All right, hey, welcome everyone. This is Jolene Eastridge, and this is the Essential Emotions class. I want to acknowledge you for being here, first of all, those of you that are able to get on. I know it's tough to get on Zoom chat at first. You have to install, and it's kind of weird. So that's why I'm recording this, so that those of you who weren't able to make it but wanted to hear the class, you'll be able to get all these goods. So if you have a pen and paper handy, you might want to have that. If not, grab one quick. We're going to be going over lots of information, so you might want to have some notes to keep handy for questions that might come up that I can answer at the end, or if you have specific needs that you want me to go over, we can do that too. So I've been using essential oils for about 1.5 years, and I started using them for the health benefits. And then I started to realize that they have a huge emotional connection too. And so I've been learning a lot more lately about how the essential oils and other scents actually really affect our mood and our overall emotion. And so this has really piqued my interest, and doTERRA has just come out with a really cool emotions kit. And so of course this is a big highlight now because we're learning more and we've got some new product to go along with it. And we'll talk about a little bit of that later on, but it's really interesting to see how everything is so connected and how the oils help us both physically and emotionally. So let me ask you this. Would you like to be more happy, connected, and empowered? I mean, who wouldn't, right? That's kind of something we all seek every day. So this is an outline for our class. In this class, you're going to learn the science behind emotion and essential oils, some tools and habits for healthy body chemistry, and practical emotional wellness steps that you can take right now. You're created to function as a whole. The body, the mind, and the spirit are all inseparably connected, communicating at a cellular level. Your body is made up of intelligent cells which are wired to restore health. So that means your body is brilliant in design and naturally wants to be balanced and whole. So I invite you to learn about your amazing body today and start listening to what it may be teaching you. Be your own best advocate and claim the gift of wellness. To learn the language of your body, you need to know what emotions are and what they're communicating. Emotions are information-carrying molecules that bind and react with cell receptors. They actually go into the cell, impacting function and behavior. So in other words, emotions are, in their smallest and most basic form, chemical molecules. And in this image, the cell is receiving those molecules on one of its receptors. Receptors are molecules that function as senses or scanners, much like our eyes and our ears. And these receptors gather in a cluster at the surface of the cell, waiting for the chemical to attach a message. So the chemicals that we're putting in our bodies are actually have a message attached to them. And this new information is received inside the cell, and it impacts your energy level, your behavior, and your mood. And it's fascinating to discover how emotions actually affect our health. Now, because emotions are chemicals, they're not limited to the mind. Emotions flow and are processed throughout the body. In fact, science reveals there are complex natural processing functions in the mind, in the heart, and in the gut. These three brains are natural neural networks with independent memory and intelligence. And this means that you can actually process feelings in each of these brains. That's right, you're processing feelings in your gut. So when you have a gut feeling, that's a thing, that's a real thing. In your heart, you feel something in your heart and you know it to be true. And of course, in your mind. So the mind is like a conductor, directing the body to feel emotionally and behave physically. The heart discerns your message, the messages that our brain receives, and the gut responds accordingly. distributing health or illness to the rest of your body. Dr. Carolyn Leaf explains that 3 brains communicate with each other. They feed back to and therefore influence the body. So isn't it amazing the power that your body holds to choose wellness? Your 3 brains instinctively process your life experiences. Let me walk you through how this works. Have you ever felt like this woman in the picture? This woman is immediately recorded in her subconscious mind. In this image, you can see how each brain sends its own message. The mind might think, I have to figure this out. It's my responsibility after all, right? The heart says, I feel overwhelmed. Maybe I'm holding on too much. And the gut reinforces, I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. Then a biochemical reaction occurs, and it might feel conflicted and confusing. Even notice an unsettled stomach. These negative reactions are the consequence of conflicting messages, which disrupt the internal balance. This results in disconnection or dis-ease. When we think and feel something simultaneously, a new belief is created. In this example, she now concludes, I'm not good enough. We're always either reinforcing old beliefs or planting new ones. Nurturing a belief produces fruit. So ask yourself, are you cultivating a seed or a weed? So this is balance oil. Essential oils are an incredibly effective emotional wellness tool. Balance blend is a calming and grounding blend of essential oils that are calming and grounding to the central nervous system. And it contains frankincense. That's one of the oils that's in balance. And frankincense is a powerful cleanser and a magnifier that opens up the mind's eye. So it's good to apply right on your forehead, frankincense is. And it connects the soul with its authenticity. So it's great to apply over the heart. So if you have balance, now's a really good time to take that out and smell it, experience it. And if you use it, ask yourself if you notice anything different. Pay attention to your body and see if you notice emotionally any difference when you use balance. I know for me, when I use balance, I use it when I am in an agitated state or if I'm feeling overwhelmed. I put a little bit of balance right on my wrist, and it immediately brings me back to center, brings me down, and has me more level-headed. Emotions and oils interact chemically because both emotions and essential oils are chemically based. A powerful reaction occurs as they make contact in the body. Essential oils are very chemically complex too, which is why the oils are able to have so many different uses and applications. Essential oils promote emotional purification and anchor in healthy biochemistry. That means they're efficient at detoxing the cell and restoring proper cell function. It's amazing how biocompatible essential oils are with the body. So if you have wild orange, take that out. Take a big whiff in, put a drop in your hands, and cup your hands over your nose and breathe in. Wild orange invites connection in the body and stimulates energy. Most people love to put wild orange in the diffuser to diminish feelings of overwhelm in their environment. And citrus oils like wild orange and lemon and bergamot are great at uplifting mood and promoting toxic release. One of the reasons essential oil molecules go cellular so quickly is because they're extremely molecularly dense. One drop, just one tiny drop of essential oil has 40 million trillion molecules. See if you can wrap your head around that. 40 million trillion. Tiny molecules from the chemical compounds in essential oils can service every single cell of the body within minutes. Because of their chemical complexity, essential oils promote emotional and physical detox. They help remove conflicting cellular messages and encourage cellular restoration. They support those receptor sites on the surface of our cells, reviving and enhancing them. And this is one of the reasons essential oils don't carry side effects. They go into the cell so efficiently after binding to the receptors on the cell's surface. This efficient process enhances cell function. Also, essential oils are able to restore and maintain the state a cell is naturally and intelligently designed to embody. Here's a picture of a peppermint leaf, and just below it, a magnified peppermint leaf. The oil sacs you can see sitting on the surface of the peppermint leaf in the magnified photo are the volatile life force of the plant. Essential oils course through the plant as its lifeblood, helping defend, nourish, and repair the plant. Essential oils have the same function in the plant as blood has in the human body. And because our bodies are organic, we can experience similar benefits from essential oils. But the quality and grade of essential oil will determine its effectiveness. So certified pure, therapeutic grade, or CPTG oils are the safest, purest oils to use for supporting physical and emotional needs in your body. The chemical compounds in CPTG oils are friendly to the body's natural biochemistry. So let's take a look at peppermint oil. This is peppermint in the picture. One of doTERRA's, actually their most popular oil. So physically, peppermint is energizing and oxygenating and supports brain focus. But emotionally, peppermint invigorates and dispels mental fog. So either way, peppermint peps you up. It's an easy one to remember. So if you have peppermint, take a drop, put it in your hands, take the bottle, put a drop in your hands, rub your hands together and cup over your nose, being careful not to get it in your eyes. And just take some deep breaths in and really inhale that peppermint. You'll see how intense and powerful this oil is. Really will help to wake you up and boost your mood. So there's 3 ways to experience essential oils. The first, obviously, we've talked about already, is aromatically. And the reason this process is called aromatherapy is because smell is the fastest way to affect your mood and the quickest way to get to the deepest parts of your midbrain. Our sense of smell is more complex than any of our other senses, including sight. There are smell receptors on every organ of the body. As you inhale an essential oil, those aromatic molecules travel to the olfactory bulbs, which are linked directly to the emotional or limbic seat of the brain. This is how inhalation creates an immediate emotional impact. So you inhale the oils, the molecules go into your olfactory bulb in your brain, which is connected to your nose. Your limbic system is sitting in directly connected to the olfactory bulb, and you have an emotional response. Essential oils are dynamic, shifting and changing intelligently as they interact with your body's chemistry. You'll find that each and every essential oil has both physical and emotional components and applications. Again, this is because of their emotional complexity. So when you smell the peppermint oil, you may have experienced more focus and alertness physically, and emotionally, you may have started to feel some brain fog start to lift. So the second way that we can use essential oils for emotional support is by applying them topically. Essential oils are transdermal. That means their tiny molecules can pass through your skin and go straight to your circulatory system. Applied anywhere to the body, essential oils will penetrate every cell. So here's some great tips for topical application to affect those 3 brains that we talked about earlier. Wherever you're holding occasional tension, you can massage the oil into that area for localized support. So I like to use DigestZen right on my belly if I have an upset stomach or bloating or gas or diarrhea or anything digestion related and I need that digestive support. rub that oil right on my third brain, the stomach, and it really helps my body to move things through easily and more comfortably. Or if I have a sore joint or an angry muscle or something is kind of aching, I'll use deep blue essential oil. And I'll massage that right on the area that needs some love, and it really helps to soothe those areas. Past tense is another really great topical oil. So physically, it can be applied to the back of the neck or to the head for occasional head tension. And emotionally, it's used for occasional emotional confusion. So again, apply it to the back of the neck for either case. On the temples, being careful not to have it too close to your eyes, and then across the forehead. All right, the third way that we use essential oils is exclusive to CPTG, certified pure, therapeutic grade oils, and that's internally. So CPTG oils that are labeled for dietary use, which means they have that supplement facts label on the bottle, which you can see in the picture. If they have that supplement facts label, they're safe to be taken internally in these ways. So you can either use them in water, you can put a drop under the tongue, or you can put a couple drops in a gel capsule and just swallow it like a pill. So if you don't like the taste of an oil, you can take it that way. And then you can support overall health by taking the oils internally that way. On Guard is a protective blend of essential oil. So physically, this one protects the body against seasonal threats. But emotionally, it protects against environmental threats and promotes emotional boundaries. So if you are struggling with emotional boundaries, this can help protect against feelings of vulnerability. You can put a drop on the back of your hand and lick it. So that's another way to take the oil internally. On Guard is another one that I diffuse in our house, especially right now when we're getting into the fall and winter seasons when our bodies are a little bit more taxed and a little bit weaker anyway, and we're more susceptible to environmental threats. Plus, it just smells amazing this time of year. It smells really fall-y, and it smells good. And it feels good. It feels warm. So the essential oils that we've highlighted are only a small sampling of the power of essential oils for maintaining physical and emotional well-being. All of doTERRA's 100 plus essential oils and blends have emotional and physical benefits. As we discussed earlier, gut, brain, and heart health are interconnected. Essential oils are most effective when combined with good nutrition, digestive health, and proper circulation. So what you see pictured on the screen now is lifelong vitality, or abbreviated, we call it LLV. LLV is a daily supplement trio that lays a strong foundation for physical and emotional health. It provides excellent source of minerals, micronutrients, and healthy fats. Together, these three supplements provide our three brains the daily cellular support that they need for us to feel good emotionally and physically. So the first one that I want to talk about is the Z-Omega. That's the XE-Omega. It's pronounced Z-Omega. It provides 9 essential oils and omega fatty acids to the three brains, supporting brain nourishment, heart and circulatory health, and digestive functioning. The alpha CRS is next. That contains potent antioxidants that promote chemical communication in cellular pathways. The Microplex MVP is your vitamin and mineral supplement. So this one has optimal levels of micronutrients for immune function and energy. And you guys are super lucky because this product is free with a November enrollment, qualifying November enrollment, and a qualifying December order. So if you enroll in November, you have a qualifying order in December, you get this product for free, which is like $100 value. So that's an awesome, awesome deal. So if you are interested in trying this, we can talk about how to qualify for this free product at the end. So regular cleansing of the gut restores healthy physical function, but it also is necessary for clear thinking and mood management. Low digestive function has been significantly linked with low mood. Remember that 90% of your body's serotonin is produced in the gut, and we know that serotonin is heavily influenced, has a big influence on your emotional health. PB Assist, which you see the green bottle, the first one on the left, contains pre and probiotics to help sustain healthy colonies of microflora and good bacteria in the gut. Our bodies are mostly bacteria. So if we are destroying all the bacteria in our gut, we're not going to have a healthy digestive system, and we're not going to have a healthy body overall. So good microflora balance helps to foster nutrient uptake, energy and metabolism, and GI immunity. So the next one I want to talk about is on the right, the green bottle, Terrazyme. Terrazyme is a digestive enzyme complex that supports the conversion of food to cellular energy. That's how we survive. And it contains a healthy production of metabolic enzymes. It's a really great support for digestion in your body. In the middle, GX Assist provides a natural but powerful cleanse of the GI tract. This is something you only use for 10 days at a time because it's very strong and powerful, and it is a really good GI cleanse. The lemon oil and the Zendocrine detoxification blend oil help support the body's natural ability to cleanse itself. So that's a lot of information, right? Let's just take a breath for a minute and try to simplify things. So you might be asking yourself, all right, where do I begin? Change is a gift that is always available to us. If you're ready to feel better and experience more out of life, you're in the right place. So doTERRA, these are the 6 new mood blend oils that I briefly mentioned at the beginning of the class, making a total of 10 blends which have been specifically designed for mood. Featured on this page is the new aromatherapy wheel. It's a great tool to help support your mood in any given moment. So you notice how there are 6 types of plants that produce an essential oil to give the body support in their own unique and specific way. How they grow is a lot like how they react in our bodies. So for example, the citrus oils. Citrus plants grow in warm, sunny climates, and they're elevated high off the ground. So citrus oils are uplifting and elevating happy oils. Another example are the tree oils. Trees are rooted deep into the earth, offering a strong foundation for the plant to have strength and stability. Tree oils offer us the same properties. They help us feel more balanced, grounded, and secure. So when I mentioned balance oil earlier in the presentation, it's got a lot of tree oils in it for that reason. So let's put this aromatherapy wheel to work. Identify what you're feeling right now in this particular moment. Let me see if I can zoom this in a little bit. Okay. So what are you feeling at this particular moment? Maybe you're feeling more than one thing. So which emotion speaks to you the loudest? And then choose 1 or 2 oils that are listed to help, that are best fit to help handle those emotions. So for example, if I'm experiencing anger or bitterness and I have an agitated feeling, there it is. So if I'm feeling anger, bitterness, agitated, I might want to try forgive to feel more calm and collected. So I place forgive right over my heart, on the insides of my wrist, or across my forehead to help. So let's say you've just lost a loved one and you're in the grieving process. Which oil would best suit my needs? Well, let's look. Grieving, sad, maybe a little hurt, worried, could be. I'm going to try Console. So Console would be an excellent choice to offer that kind of support. So again, I would put a drop or two over my heart, on my forehead, my temples, and the insides of my wrist. Oops. Becoming happy, connected, and empowered requires choosing healthy habits, and it is a choice. Healthy mood habits create a healthy mood lifestyle. As a first step, it's helpful to understand where you are right now. So this is a quick assessment that can help you understand how connected your brain and heart and gut actually are. So you might want to take a screenshot of this, or if you want to take a second and write down the statements on the page, go ahead and pause the video if you're watching the recording and write these things down so you can really get an idea of where you stand with your body. So for each brain, like you have the mind brain, the heart brain, and the gut brain, for each brain, just put a check mark next to the statements that seem to be true for you. So go ahead and take a second to do that right now. So the statements that you've check marked are areas of strengths, areas to celebrate and continue to nurture. The statements without check marks might reflect healing gestures or opportunities for growth. Based on what you discovered, what is one weed you want to remove? It might be a negative thought or a relationship or a substance. For instance, I might have a thought pattern. I'm overwhelmed. I'm feeling stressed. Those are negative thoughts that will have a physical reaction in your body. Then ask yourself, what do I want to plant instead? It could be a new belief, relationship, or supplement. For example, I might want to plant the new belief that I am completely supported in every moment. So with those two thoughts in mind, which weed do you want to remove and what do you want to plant instead? Let's take a look back at our emotional wheel and see if you can identify desired emotions. And these might be the opposite of the negative emotions that you're trying to weed out. So what are your weeds and what are your new plants going to be? Wrong way, sorry. So how are you going to nourish this seed? Nourishment includes habits, practices, and patterns. Personally, I like to smell wild orange as I anchor in my new positive belief, but you'll also notice some tips below if you need some inspiration. As I am consistent, the new fruit of my belief is I am enough, I am whole. I am enough, I am whole. As you claim greater wellness, remember, you fill a bucket drop by drop. You clear your mind thought by thought. You heal yourself moment by moment. Small and simple changes can yield great results. In this class, we've discussed practical emotional wellness steps you can take now. It's exciting and rewarding for me to offer the gift of change to others. So I invite you to let me be your guide in starting your new habits. And I ask, are you ready to begin creating new habits today? Are you ready to claim the gift of wellness? As you sat through this class, you may have asked yourself, which tools will I use now to nurture my body for healthy body chemistry? One of my favorite parts about what I do is helping others to get these beautiful emotional wellness tools into their homes so they can start using them day by day, moment by moment. So here's how it works. You can either order doTERRA products retail through a wellness advocate, whoever invited you to this class, or doTERRA offers people the ability to get the products wholesale by becoming what's called a wellness advocate. As we shared at the beginning, you are your own best advocate. You are your advocate for health. Wellness advocates are over 2 million strong and counting. So become a wellness advocate and get 25% off the retail price simply by paying a $35 membership fee And you'll get any of doTERRA's products at wholesale for a full year. And then at the end of that year, you can renew your account for just $25, but you get a free peppermint oil in the mail. So it's kind of a wash. As you see here, doTERRA offers a number of starter kits. And most people enroll with the starter kits because that $35 enrollment fee is waived, which is awesome. You get a ton of free products and product credits, and you get bonuses to your membership. So take a look at these kits. Our most popular and best-selling kit is this Natural Solutions kit. This is my favorite. It includes a free diffuser, most of the oils and supplements that we've talked about today, and includes that precious frankincense, which we've talked about. Frankincense is like the oil. If you don't know what to use frankincense on it. He is the king of the oils, and he's honestly good for almost everything. You'll also notice that it includes Lifelong Vitality and other spa and wellness products that we didn't really have time to cover today. But a lot of people start with this kit because it addresses physical and emotional needs so thoroughly, and it's an amazing value. Let's see, back out. doTERRA rewards its members very generously with freebies and promotions. Most wellness advocates choose to use their membership by taking advantage of the Loyalty Rewards program, talked about right here at the top. Or LRP is what you'll hear me call it from here on out. LRP, Loyalty Rewards Program, is similar to a Costco or Sam's Club wholesale membership, but it's actually better because you get the products for less than wholesale. So it's like being part of a monthly wellness club with wonderful perks. So as long as you keep your LRP at 50 points, which is about $50 a month, you'll keep earning free product. The percentage of free product starts out at 10%, increases by 5% after 3 months, another 5 after the next 3 months, and then finally, when you've been with doTERRA for a full year, you get 30% back in product credit that can be used as cash for any doTERRA product, most doTERRA products. I guess there's some things you can't use on, but almost all of the products you can use it on. So it's cash money. So you're already getting 25% off, right? Because you're getting the wholesale price compared to the full retail value. Plus, so after a year, you're actually getting 55% off with your 25% wholesale account, plus this 30% back in product credit. You're getting a 55% off value on these amazing products. So LRP is the smartest way to buy doTERRA's products, but it is totally optional. You don't have to do this program. But it's also very flexible. So you can start and stop it at any time. There's no punishment for starting and stopping, except for if you have points banked up already from previous months. If you stop your LRP, those points will go away. You'll want to make sure and use them before you drop the program, and that's okay to do. But on the LRP program, doTERRA also gives you shipping credits, complete shipping rewards. So 100% of your shipping is given back to you in product points. So only on the LRP orders, so that's pretty cool too. I love utilizing the Loyalty Rewards program because I've been taking the Lifelong Vitality Pack every month to nourish my three brains. This is the Lifelong Vitality Pack. Remember we talked about that earlier. I work it into my food budget every month because I know so many foods are lacking in minerals and good fats, and since I need these supplements every month, I might as well receive my product credits for purchasing them through the LRP program. And I've gotten literally hundreds of dollars in free product each year by using my LRP points. It's a great program. Again, getting back to this LRP, or the Lifelong Vitality, this product is free with a qualifying order. This month and next month, you get a free box of the Lifelong Vitality Pack in your next month's shipment. The other things that I put on my Loyalty Rewards order every month are things that I would normally be buying at the grocery store, so like laundry detergent, hand soap, toothpaste, A lot of the essential oils that I go through every month, like lemon, I put lemon in my water almost every day, so I go through that really quickly. I use the Terrazyme all the time. I take the probiotic every day. I believe that everybody should be taking a probiotic every day, especially if you are trying to move towards wellness in any way. Really support that gut health with good probiotic. And so those things are on my LRP order every month. They're things I would be buying from the co-op or the grocery store anyway. So this way, by buying them, purchase them from my own store, I'm getting a lot of free product that way. So you can see next to each kit. So these are some of the other kits that doTERRA has. The other ones are on the last page. Next to each kit, you start out at a different percentage. Remember we talked about up here, you start out at 10%. Some of these bigger kits, they actually start you out at a greater percentage. So the Every Oil kit starts you out at 20% rewards back right away. The Diamond kit starts you out at 25% product credit right away. So you start getting a lot more free product right away. Plus you save a lot, you get product credits, $400 on the Diamond kit and product credits right away to use the next month. So those are really good value. Oops. This is doTERRA's entire product list. And I'm not going to zoom in on this because it's just, there's so much to see there. Stop it. But you can see that this category right here, these are all the single oils that doTERRA has. These are all the oil blends that doTERRA has. But there's also a huge line of wellness products, spa products, and just everyday life things like the cleaner concentrate and the hand soap that I mentioned and the laundry detergent, which has the On Guard essential oil in it. Those are really great products. So occasionally a person will design their own enrollment kit by purchasing individual items and doing that $35 membership fee that I mentioned. So you can pick and choose which oils and supplements you want to start with. However, they are not able to get the free product in the kits that are offered. So let's see. So there are a couple options. You can either start with an enrollment kit, one of these three, or any of these. Or you can create your own kit and pay the $35 enrollment fee. I'd love to speak with each of you one-on-one, as many of you as I can, to help you decide what kit best meets your family's needs. So please contact me if you're interested, if you want to hear more, or if you just want to get going with your living the doTERRA lifestyle. Either message me on Facebook or join my Nurse the Nest page. There's a lot more great information that I post on my group page at Nurse the Nest. My doTERRA website is here. You can find more information there. And feel free to email me at any time and we can connect to find out what your family's needs are. When you become a wellness advocate with my team, you become a member of my organization and I take care of you. We help you get to the bottom of your health concerns and create a wellness plan. You become part of my family, which is really cool. I have a big family now. doTERRA as a company and as a culture also offers free education and support to help you learn to live life to its fullest. So again, either contact me or the person who sent you here, and we'll get you started living this lifestyle as soon as possible. Once again, I want to acknowledge you for showing up today and learning about maintaining your emotional health. Please remember that you are your own best advocate and that wellness is a gift that you can claim. I look forward to getting to know each and every one of you better and having you part of my organization. Thank you.